It's actually not so much of a question, but I think another great thing about Austin is the profusion of co-working spaces. We have now we have 12 or 13 in town. So even if you're a one-off, I've got a great idea and I'm going to work on it on my own, we've got office space sitting around the city that you can borrow. It's one of the fantastic things about this city.
Totally. Can I speak to that for just a second? There's a great co-working space in Dallas, like in downtown Dallas, called Cohabitat, and one of our friends runs that, and it's a great co-working space. Where we lived in Fort Worth when we moved the company, or when we were looking to move the company 3 years ago, we love Cohabitat. We recruited 2 guys out of Cohabitat. It's a great place if you're hiring. Co-working spaces are excellent places to go sit and look over people's shoulders and see what projects they're working on, and then poach them. And so we did that at Cohabitat. It's a great method. And the thing is, Cohabitat was 23 miles from our office. And that was the closest co-working space we had 3 years ago in Fort Worth. And it was worth it. I mean, it's totally worth it. But that was one of the things that we actually we looked at. And that was a huge plus for us in moving to Austin, even though we weren't planning on using a co-working space for its traditional purpose of, all tabling up and co-working together in the space, but just of being able to interact with that community of engineers and designers and people that are freelancing and working on awesome projects, because there's so many great ones here in Austin.
I think that is, in fact, the intended purpose. At least that's how we all sell it. And in fact, I don't know if y'all heard, there's a new one opening up now in South Austin. I think it's called the Hub Austin, with a grand opening on the 29th. Is that right? Very excited. So now that we'll have one north, south, east, and middle, 2 middle-ish, middle north, middle. And that's really exciting. That's one of the things I think is kind of, I don't know if it's unique because it's kind of a new movement, but here in Austin, we've just seen a profusion of it. We have traditional incubators like the Technology Incubator. We have accelerators like Tech Ranch, Capital Factory, and then we have the co-working spaces, which are kind of a whole different tier. Whatever your need is in terms of space, collaboration, adult supervision, we've probably got some place for you.
I don't know if anybody caught it, but I want to point out something really important. He said their grand opening party's the 29th, but they don't open till the 4th. Do the math, people. That party's going to be kick ass. So see that guy. They're going to not even open until 5 days later.